priceless heirlooms,
Hello.
and hoards of old treasures. So he can use his expert knowledge. Oh, really? We thought he kept whining to make dreams come true.
Really good one for a bit.
With a massive windfall
£6,700
of cash.
Nuts. Do something. As you can see, I'm being purple there.
The auction house relies on a constant supply of trinkets, treasures, and antiques.
I didn't even complete it.
Angus spends half his time out on the road hunting them down.
Go to the big city, Jack.
Yeah, I think about how expensive.
Yeah. Crystal Palace.
Angus and his trusty valuer Jack's latest adventure means a whopping 250-mile trip to southeast London.
Let's go.
This is going to be a particularly big job. Lovely lady.
Lots of
From
fun.
originally. Yeah,
Someone
very
walked
arty.
down
It's Bohemian,
Wait.
I get the
Burton's
sense.
Rock.
She's a real
Why
one.
the upbeat?
And the
Sounds
down
like
the
you might have your
street.
hands full on this one.
Took some photos of it
This
all.
one reminds me of something
Something
Okay, so
full of rubbish.
whichever comes first. Awaiting Angus and Jack's arrival is retired property developer Denise and her friend Yvette. They're at the modern two-bed flat Denise calls home.
no words.
I moved to London almost 40 years ago.
Just
My husband at the time got a job in London, and being a little provincial girl from the northeast, it was a bit of a shock at the time. Fortunately, I had Yvette, which was great. Denise and I met at Blake Grammar School, and we just clicked. The personalities, the mischievous side, the fun side. We've both had a very interesting, colourful path through life, haven't we? We certainly have.
Even at the age of 77, Denise is giving no signs of straying off that colourful path.
I just happened to chance upon an advert for a retirement flat in Cambodia, in Siem Reap. The guy said, come out and do 2 weeks trial. Absolutely fell in love with Siem Reap. It's a beautiful French colonial town right beside Angkor Wat. The people are delightful. And so I'm moving to Cambodia next year.
Some of them only,
My flat is actually on the market.
some of them only for
I think this is a
$99.
very brave woman, and I know she can do it.
One thing, you know, in your 70s, so we're going to live in Cambodia.
Well, but some of it, if you get one now,
I'm excited to come here because I looked around and thought, what on
yeah, you
earth
get it
am I
delivered
going
for
to do with all this stuff?
Thursday.
I have a lot of paintings, lots of ornaments, and interesting bits and pieces. Any money I make from the auction will be going towards my first year's health insurance, which at my age is very expensive.
Well, there's your mission, Angus.
We're here, Jack. Nearly missed that one.
Actually, he's got some decent stuff to sell.
Right. Hello.
Hello.
Yeah, Angus and Jack.
Hello, Jack. Hi, Angus.
You doing all right?
Please, thank you very much.
I'm going to have to put one of this
Left
in,
into the living room.
get it delivered for tomorrow.
This is my friend Yvette.
Hi, how are you doing? You all right?
I'm fine, thank
Hello,
you. Nice
yeah.
to meet
There's
you.
9
I have to
flags,
ask,
isn't there?
why?
Yes, it will in. It will in.
I mean, the temperature for a start, never less than 30 degrees.
Right.
And for me, anything less than 30 degrees is simply
Really?
not
And you're from Newcastle?
acceptable.
How is it that we can help today?
I need to get rid of a considerable amount of stuff. Yeah.
Excellent. So should we go look around the rest of the flats?
Yes,
And Jack, can you show Jack around in here?
it'll be my pleasure. This is one of the rooms I need to clear.
My word, look at this.
I know.
What a wardrobe.
Would you be interested in any of these clothes?
Oh, well, I've put a bit of weight on, but potentially, yes.
Well, that's
And a morning jacket, wow.
Yeah.
Look at that. Very smart. We like that. Yeah, we could. I think we could sort a little clothing lot out.
Okay, this is James.
Look at that. That is a classic.
That's my X-Men look.
Okay, fair enough. Yeah.
These are all good names.
Yes.
Yeah.
Well, Million Works, she's our fashion guru.
Ralph Lauren dress.
Oh, that's very nice.
Yeah.
I know a thing or two about fashion myself, and I think these might be worth a bob or two. Good start.
Oh, I
I shall get those.
Yeah.
I've turned it off to it
A few more bits and pieces in here, which I think you'll be interested in.
Yes, it
Yes, it is.
Because
One line,
lots
two lines.
in there. Very nice. Micro mosaic.
Yeah.
Little brooch. Probably sort of 1930s. And it's tiny little stems of glass put together in a mosaic to form this sort of floral picture. Oh, you think of mosaic, you think of the Roman mosaics, and the process is the same, apart from these tend to be out of glass. I think there's a couple of bits in there, yeah, and again, floral. So, yeah, little micro mosaics, really collectible.
Oh,
So,
good.
some nice bits in there we can sort through.
These 2 mosaic brooches, along with 10 other pieces of costume jewellery, could make £50 on sale day. Well, a couple of nice finds. But time is ticking and there's lots to do.
Oh,
I'll have a look around and see what we can do. We'll get started. Brilliant.
I'll have it
All right,
going.
Jack. Yeah, not bad.
With an epic drive back ahead of them, the chaps need to streamline this job as best they can.
Should we get this planter shifted first? Perfect. So I think if we move this one, Jack, yeah, let's just see if it'll pull out. That's fine. We can get out there. You know what, Jack? Quite nice, these plants, aren't they? Yeah. I mean, these pots alone are probably, retail at about £50 to £70 each. Then you've got the lovely plants here. I mean, this is a wonderful bay, isn't it? And then we've got an olive tree. So I think I'm going to check with Denise. She's not going to be able to take these to come over here, is she?
These 3 potted trees could bloom into one cash pot of over £300.
That could be the star of the day, those. Yeah, brilliant.
Now we can really get this show on the road.
So is it most of the items here?
Dog trying
That
to
sounds a
dog
bit.
I would think so.
It's got straight away.
What have you found?
Longer
Come on, Jack.
Probably.
Canvas stuff
It belongs to I'm gonna have to find
Wow.
it when it comes to see if I can change it.
A Roman oil. What is it? 2,000 years old, isn't it? Yeah, if not more.
Clay olive oil lamps like this were used across the Roman Empire, including Britain, for over 600 years.
Every household would have had one of these. Just light it and you'd get your flame off here. Got your little carry handle there that you can pull around with it. Yeah, very modern. And the image isn't the clearest. Age doesn't always translate into
I know, it's because I changed its
a
colour.
market for them, isn't there?
Oh yeah, there's an appeal.
Technically, you could still use it today, couldn't you?
Yeah, you can.
Probably.
Right, I'll let you get that packed up, Jack.
Quick, rub it, Jack. Maybe we'll be off to
Market
Cambodia.
bicycle. I've got to keep remorse because, yeah.
Hey up, what are you staring at?
I just love this. I suspect it's
I'm going to keep it
Murano
touches.
glass. Murano glass is really Venetian. So Venice, they were the kings of
touches.
Europe when it came to glassware. And in
I'll spend that
1291, the Venetian
to get
government ordered
my
all the
Murano
glassmakers of the main
Overdrive.
part of Venice to Murano. They were worried about basically burning the island down. So they got shifted off to Murano, which is one of the islands near
Did I get any
Venice.
remorse?
And that's where it's been ever since. It's blown, and then you get these other types of glass that are heated and applied, and it's a real skill and build up this wonderful image. This isn't particularly old.
Hello.
I suspect, maybe in the last 20, 30 years, something like that. People fall in love with that and sell they won't
Hello, Uncle. We
For the next 2 hours, Angus and Jack
Something
rush
Take
just
those bits and we'll put them
try
through
to
something.
find
Yeah,
out
to
where
get all
this,
Denise's stuff onto the van.
There's a lot
where
to
these
tackle.
buses are for this world.
It's watching it go. It's a
Uh,
little bit
I don't want to do
It's quite interesting. Yeah, it's quite very highly rated artist, actually.
Denise painted this herself. It's called Provence, based on sketches she did of colourful front doors in France.
Give me over.
And with her final item safely packed,
Oh, we've got a tree in the back. Yeah.
the day's done.
Destroying these quite easy.
Look at that wall. And this gentleman,
Hello.
Yeah, did the job.
How are you feeling now that things are starting to?
I'm feeling very relieved, even though it's taken me years to collect it and been part of my life for a long time. Once it's gone, it's gone. And it's such a relief.
I mean, it's starting to feel real.
It is starting to feel real. And one step closer.
Well, I'll get back to your trip. I'll see you on Saturday.
One of my daughters is pregnant. She's due round about the time that you're having the auction. So
Oh, that is so inconsiderate.
otherwise, I would have been there.
I'll bring you another.
Oh my god.
Yes, I'm wait, bated breath. I'm gonna hit the road back north.
That's a
All
lot.
right, you take care. Thanks. Bye.
That's it. It'll be great to see what.
That's what I said right at the start when she said.
If you can do tell me where.
It'll just be a fun experience.
It's an interesting mix of items. I really hope that we can make enough to help Denise with her new life and
Let me know
contribute
where
towards that
the-
health insurance. So we're going to do the best we can.
Yes, because on auction day, it's going to be up to you to ensure she gets a healthy payout,
Goodbye.
Angus.
Let's go to
We knew it was going to be a tragedy.
Discover the horrifying stories that inspired Hollywood.
We wanted everyone to know that evil is
Nights continues Friday at 10 on ID.
No, how do I end up queuing?
We're actually seeking Sister Wife. Being and go through life in a way that most people don't think is
So
possible.
that
Are
actually
you okay with me with your husband?
We have a sister wife ready to land in America today. Hello, beautiful one and two.
Who's one and who's two? Brand new Seek Your Sister Wife. A new episode every week. Stream now only on Discovery Plus.
Cutting through the clutter, like a challenge. Bringing new life to old heirlooms. And touch wood, making a tiny profit along the way. The Yorkshire Auction House, tonight at 9 on Relay or stream on Discovery Plus. British summertime, slow time for news. Not this year.
program with that Mr. Green. Are you trying to get a bound copy of your
Global meltdown. Classic roast chicken with an American twist. A chicken's gonna get and the mad World Cup ever. That's now some special fucking treat. Brand new mockery
So, Mrs. But I am. I am loving that. I am. He said,
Would you like to join me in my shenanigans?
Mrs. I am. So he says, oh, and he says, Mama can't to say. He says, so he says, have you supposed to read the books?
Everything about me smaller. Used to follow my underwear like this, and now it's like these. The way that 6
They want to shave on. Absolutely. They all were massive. Absolutely. And she lost weight first. She lost it all first.
Sisters starts Tuesday,
She won.
Previous series now on Discovery Plus.
Bearing the scars of every canvas
She's so common.
That's not all.
I survived
She
a
says-
serial killer.
Wrong about something. Says, how have you been on the legs? So she says, oh, you know how I did it? She says, I'm forgetting what to do. And I slipped on it. We've got stones.
Just keep that
She says, worst of it all.
up. I guess it's really to concept. That's good.
But she says, worst of all, we've got a security camera and it picked it up. Oh, dear.
expecting those, were you, Ewan?
Okay.
Denise herself painted that. I mean, right through a penny room.
He's got Jack's there.
Including Denise's potted plants and art, there are over 150
It's
items
no
to be
area.
sifted through and processed in good time before the sale in 3 weeks.
A lot of variety in there.
Trainee valuer Millie is giving the boss a crash course in fashion.
Probably the most recognisable brand is this one.
Is that the round? I've heard of that, yes.
Yeah, he actually has a really interesting story. So he started out in 1967 selling ties were his first thing, out of a drawing and building, and then within 4 years he had his own shop.
From this single boutique, Ralph expanded into women's clothing and fragrances, creating a multi-billion-pound company with over 550 shops around the world.
So are you going to put these as one lot?
Yeah, I think so. I think it'll help them sell.
Yeah.
I'd put 40 to 60 on this.
As well as 6 designer dresses, Denise had jackets by Jane Norris and Armani, which will go into another lot with a couple of other brands.
I've been trying to set some more fashions as well. Flat cap, gilet. I think that's the next thing.
You know, for Florence Americana, what's your...
Yorkshire.
Yeah?
Yeah. I think it could be big.
What we need is a big sale, Angus, to help Denise on her way to Cambodia.
Denise's got a lovely ladies' gold wristwatch.
This 9-carat gold watch belonged to her grandmother.
Made by Stabilis, a Swiss manufacturer that would have made the movement, but mounted in an English gold case. This is 1910 in date, so typical design for that period, but it was actually way back in 1510 that the sort of first concept for a watch as opposed to a clock developed. That was invented by Peter Heinlein from Nuremberg, who are known as Nuremberg eggs. Wristwatches were seen as a very feminine item to start with. It wasn't until the First World War that the wristwatch really became the mainstay and a go-to for men as well as women. It was the practicalities of being in a trench with a pocket watch as opposed to a wristwatch. It's just a lovely watch of the period, and gold price is very high at the moment. They should do, sort of 200 to 400 on sale day.
Big difference between 2 and 4 hours. Double his money, isn't it?
Can't wait to be Angus.
Can't be.
Sounds like such a character.
Oh, it's really nice. Yeah.
Denise has braved a 6-hour trip north with another old pal.
Hello.
Hi, how are we doing? Are you all right?
I'm fine, thank you.
Good.
Lovely to see you again.
Yeah, welcome to Yorkshire. And this is
Ian.
Ian. Nice to meet you. How are you doing? You all right? How are we feeling?
Very, very excited.
Good. And how's the travel plans going?
Well, I'm still waiting for my flat to sell.
Okay.
Yeah, but once that's sold, I'll be off.
I mean, what do you think?
Yeah, it's such a brave line to do.
Yeah, I know. It's incredible. Well, why don't you want to have a look around?
Okay, yes, cheers. Goodness, is it? Quite a big room.
Yeah. Oh gosh, there's one of my pots. I can see all sorts actually.
Denise has 40 lots up for grabs.
And this apparently is 2,000 years old.
That'd be about
Would
20
you
quid
believe?
then.
Been sitting in my cupboard.
Oh my god.
And there's that lovely hat. That was given to me as a
Longer
present.
miles.
Glass head, a lot of interest in that might sell well. So I think we might get 1 or 2 surprises. And, I want to make as much money as I can. She's a lovely lady, and she's going on this incredible life journey across Cambodia.
Do you know, it's just hit me actually. It's quite emotional getting rid of all this stuff. I hadn't realised.
I'm very proud of you.
Yeah, Geordie accent keeps for the
Let's hope this sells us a crowd too. Everyone's in their place. Emma and Jack are ready
Say
for
which
online
one's first one to
bids.
say
A
what.
giggling Millie's on porter duty. Now all we need is the man himself.
It's me, Nika.
Well done. Right, got this wonderful collection from Crystal Palace.
First up, that 2,000-year-old relic.
But her flat's
The
worth.
Greco-Roman oil, there we go, lovely circa 30 AD. Where should be this goes straight in at £55. It's what you want when the power cuts come in. At £55 a bit of £55 it is.
Just one lonely commission bid so far.
60 anywhere is it now? At 55, we're going to sell the little oil lamp at £55.
Shame. That didn't really
This is
ignite.
I'll have to go
me.
for a
Will the next lot get
I'm
things
fine.
ticking?
Good old ladies, 9 carat gold wristwatch there. I go straight in now, time around a bit. 200 a minute, 200, 210, 220, 230, 240, 240 a minute, 240. Commission holds the bid. You're out online at 240 it is. At 240 gavels up. Don't mistake it. I'm selling it at 240.
That's more like it. Lots of fabulous. Next, something for the Yorkshire fashionistas.
Look at this. I like that one, the blue one. That's Ralph Lauren.
He says I like that.
And the others as well.
They said me because they were
Maxi length skirts. Yeah, maxi skirt in there. Anyway, beautiful, stunning dress. There we go. Where should we be now? £30 starting. £30. 30. 30, I bet a £30 it is, then a £30. Save yourself a fortune.
1.66
Find all these
SXD.
expensive dresses. You don't need to.
Now, you did try them on in the back of the van.
Mom will see how what you get.
£30 at 30 it is, then at 30.
Mr. McMahon!
You really
This is you trying to
Could have tried these things, haven't you?
It all helps, but this auction needs a proper cash injection. If only money grew on trees.
It's a nice bay tree. There we go, in the terracotta pot. There we go, they're just outside. They've really come to life since they moved from London. They've got some Yorkshire water on it. There we go, another half blossom. Better oxygen, I think, up here. There we go, what should be for this? I go straight in at 55, 60, 65, 75, 75. Then it's going to sell at 75, 80, 85. 85 it is then at 85.
Nice.
Very good price. I'm very happy with that.
After also selling the potted
I'm
bamboo
gonna grab still not
and olive
because I'll
tree,
get nothing.
Angus rattles through 27 more lots, including
5.
the lot containing the two
Look at it,
micro-mosaic brooches
That's
and
power.
Pounds.
the rest of Denise's designer cover.
On that one, I had a right.
Including those by Armani and Jane
Still
Ross.
need to do that
Johnny,
Very good
where's
price.
your England phone?
Next, Denise's own Provence.
By very famous artist. There we go. There
Oh,
it is.
Jesus, look at all them birds.
It's upside down.
Oh. Sorry.
And all black birds,
I'm
what
sorry,
are
stop. They put it upside down.
Jesus, where all them come from?
And
don't
we'll
know.
go
Well,
with
that bird.
19, 20 £20 a bit.
Look at
one.
all
I've got
the
an
£20 in,
Wow.
20.
Jack!
Look at them all. I don't know how to transfer the old rest up there.
Down.
What?
all birds.
What birds?
There's just
Oh,
one
birds
lot
over
left
Over
for
there,
Denise
they're all
and
flying
Percy.
outside.
That was supposed to be
Cool.
big.
I can see the resemblance.
Look at them all, they're not coming back on that.
Thank you.
Yeah, it's a nice look at that, she'll be out back out.
That's
Oh, you better not play outside.
PE power.
I know the plane's going down in circles.
There's
Got
plenty
winter
of
speedy.
internet bidders after this.
Round it up for me, 200 is it now? At 200 a minute, £200 a minute, 200, at 200, 210, 220, at 220, 230, 230, 240, 240, 240, 240, 240. We need a good price, we need to get to you to come bone here, don't we? At 240, 250, 250, 260, 260 over 270, press bidder. At 270, 285, now selling down, 280, 280 it is,
But you'll get
290.
2
Now it's down to a face-off between just two online bidders.
Round it up for me, 300 surely.
I'm getting
300
1.50
£300 a bit of
Oh,
at 320 a minute,
oh,
still going at 320, at 320 for the head, at 320. At 30
I've
pounds,
got
at 30,
percent.
it's been at 30.
No idea if it's good.
Well, you know, got to try these things, haven't you?
It all helps, but this auction needs a proper cash injection. If only money grew on trees.
A nice bay tree. There we go, in the terracotta pot. There we go, they're just outside. They've really come to life since they moved from London. They've got some Yorkshire water on it. There we go, another half that just blossom. Better oxygen, I think, up here. There we go, what should be for this? I go straight to the 55, 60, 65, 75, 75 minutes for the sell. At 75, 80, 85, 85 it is then at 85.
Good.
Nice.
Very good.
That's ready to go.
After also selling the potted bamboo
Blackbirds,
and olive tree,
No, I'm almost
rattles through
can't see my
27
tongue.
locks, including
What's this one?
the lock containing the 2 micro-mosaic brooches
Oh,
and
£50.
the rest of Denise's designer clobber. 4 jackets, including those by Armani and Jane Norris.
Very good price for them.
Next, Denise's own painting, Provence.
By very famous artist.
Oh,
There we go.
perfect.
There it is.
Keats.
It's upside down.
Oh, sorry. I'm sorry, just can't get the stuff. They put it upside down. Clearly it goes the other way. And we go in 18, 20, 20 pound a bit. Right up any home this one at £20, this one at 20. At 2, 25,
That's true.
£25 at 25.
Good.
Not bad for upside down.
2.36 and 60.
There's just one lot left. The Venetian glass head.
Goes for loads.
That was supposed to be me.
Yeah, I was not
Yeah, I can see the resemblance.
Thank you.
Good grind in the towel.
Well, we've got a lot of interest in this. We have to wait a bit. We've got several bids. Top bid comes in at £140. £140 for the hack. 150 fresh bid at 150 it is, then a 150 it is, then a £150 bid, 160, 170, 180, 190.
There's plenty of internet bidders after this.
Don't need
Round
it.
it up for me. 200 is it now? At 200 a bid, £200 a bid at 200, at 200, 210, 220, at 220, 230, 230, 240, 240, 240, 240, 240. Leading good price. We need to get cheap to Cambodia, don't we? At 240, 250, 250, 260, 260 a bid, 270 fresh bidder. At 270, 185 now, so we're down. 280, 280 it is, 290.
Now it's down to a face-off between just 2 online bidders.
Round it up for me, 300 surely. 300 a bid at 300 at £300 a bid at 320 a bid. Still going at 320. At 320 the head. At 320 it is then at 320. It was worth the trip to London, wasn't it? At 320 it is then at £320. Then I'm going to sell that at 320.
God.
Denise's glass doppelganger
It
sold
looks
for
like a
twice
kid's
its
just
estimate.
done it.
Thank you.
Absolutely wonderful.
Well, it's been there.
That's beautiful.
Well, it's you done.
With 34 lots sold, Denise has taken a big step towards her dream move.
Shall we go see Angus now and see what I've made?
But retiring to Cambodia doesn't come cheap.
2,000?
Hello?
Hey,
how we
About
doing?
15.
Yes.
Yeah, how was that for you?
I really enjoyed it actually. I enjoyed the whole process. But it did get to me, I couldn't believe it.
Yeah,
Well,
extreme.
would you like to know how much should be taken home after fees?
Yes, I
Better than Joker.
£1,892.
I'm rather happy. Well, that's really good. Thank you.
You're very welcome.
I'm very, very pleased with the way it's gone. I've made more money than I expected to. I'm really glad I did what I did.
I think you're going to have a great time in Cambodia.
Thank you.
I can't imagine how that's going to be.
The head sold really well. You know, which I thought it might. Just have fun. I think this was as important to Denise as anything else. So, all in all, a great day and just an absolutely remarkable day.
I've got Thailand.
It's my breakfast when it's changing the city.
I've got Thailand.
That's where it's at.
What have you got? What? I'm waiting moments. What?
It's just a fold.
Well, Rob,
Look,
the garden,
look at that.
it's a place called Tunbridge. It's hot, isn't it?
Well, I get it's hot.
Well, we're not driving yet. People share the drive the other way.
Friday,
So, we don't hot, derived drinks. So,
Today, Angus and Jack have a sobering 6-hour drive from Yorkshire to East Peckham. A picture postcard Kent village, a few miles east of Tunbridge.
The best castle I've been to look round and all that.
long-standing family
That
friend.
one in that
Potentially quite an interesting job.
So many happy memories. That was on our honeymoon. We've got a guy to take a photo of us.
Patrick used to live here with his wife Anne.
We got married on 28th of December 91. We had a lovely time together. Alice was fantastic.
They had a tremendous sense of fun. Loved to dance, loved dressing up, and marriage made in heaven, I think.
Patrick, Anne, and Alice spent over 30 happy years together
I've left
until
on
2023, when Anne started feeling unwell.
She developed some backache, and eventually they discovered that she'd got lung cancer, which had spread to the
That
bone.
must be his daughter.
Tragically, just weeks later, Anne's illness reached its final stage.
She was admitted about 1 o'clock. The doctors took one look at her and said she's not here to get her strength back, which is why she was going in. You better call the family, and she was gone at 8:30. Couldn't believe she could go so quickly, staggering, absolutely shocking. Yeah. Beautiful lady. Alice subsequently had little George, man, didn't get to see that. You know, it's a shame, but that's how it works out, I guess.
Not 54 in time.
She lost the son.
54 in time.
I love this house. He's cutting through the clutter, bringing new life to all their lives. And touch wood, making a tiny profit along the way. The Yorkshire Auction House, tonight at 9 on Relay or stream Discovery Plus. In the world's toughest off-road race, Sarah Price is chasing history to become the first American woman to win the category. With 2 championships, will this Sarah Price chasing down Arsenal's Wednesday, Thursday, June Discovery.
Seeking sister wife.
Yeah.
Are you okay with me, your husband?
Polygamy is certainly not for the faint of heart.
Brand new Seeking Sister Wife. A new episode every week. Stream now only on Discovery Plus.
We really need to get his swim built.
I'm not gonna sit here and have you feed me this bologna when I don't like bologna.
£1,000 Sisters.
Oh, hello. How are you?
TLC and stream previous series now on Discovery Plus.
No, just going to this. If you need more for 7, I'll just send it.
Deactivated Belgium, won't know.
Everyone to know that evil is real.
I was watching up telly earlier on
I've travelled to some incredible places.
and there's always fucking people going on social media.
On a razor discovery.
Because it's nearly impossible to
Yeah.
stop because all you have to
Yeah,
do
I
is
thought she
download
was
the
sipping as well.
and
Hello.
your phone is registered as
James Martin
from
on his
somewhere
Spanish
else.
adventure. Starts Monday the 1st of June.
Other places will roll out and join, so
No.
There is a
They want to do
They do it with games, don't they? Get games early.
Friend you can. I'll friend you on this. So don't worry.
All this comes at a price. Kind of
Let's
budget.
start going on. This is kind of work around across the road. If they get caught, what's going on?
Makes sense.
So going on 5 Manchester School Road, it's not going to cost them any money. And if it's not
You can just join the current server link. If you need my Roblox server, I'll just put it in.
It's not early. It's not early somewhere else.
There you go.
On TNT Sports.
I survived a serial killer.
It happened so fast. You're the only one that not only got out of the hand of
Brand new People magazine investigates surviving a serial killer. Starts Friday, 5th of June on Press Red.
the only option that presented itself was music.
There's no criminality in New York. These are criminals I cut.
You don't see the track behind the opportunity. You get it?
So yeah, there you go. No problem. Good. I'll add you. When you do join.
So this is some of the stuff we got to get rid of, Julie.
There's a lot there. A year on from his beloved wife's passing, Patrick's been thinking about the time he has left and what will happen to all the things
So now
he
you
and
can join.
Anne accrued together.
one of her big beefs with me was just cluttering up the house. I've got an awful lot of stuff, and I can't get to my daughter Alice to sort out when I go. The time is right to have a bit of a clear out.
With Alice's hands full with baby George, her godmother Julie has been helping Patrick declutter.
Don't know. Just choose yeah, you should be able to draw.
Oh, there we go. It's a big house, isn't it?
China. If not, just tell me no $1.
You're right. I guess I brought Jack with me today. Please do come. Thank you very much. Thank you.
Tell me name $1.
You
should be able to try.
Well, and eulogy. One of the things I said jokingly was that she was terrible at hoarding. Useless at it. I had to do it all. And it's just too much. I'm not planning to move, but equally, just got to make a start and get to grips with it all.
Should we take a look around?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Okay, well, I'll leave you to it. Yes, no, it's fine. Then just call me if you need me.
Yeah. So come through here. This is quite a lot of stuff.
Real mixture of items.
Some of these things I don't know where they came from.
Jack, would you like to go through these bits?
Yeah.
Good idea.
There's all this artwork up here.
You're kidding me.
Yeah.
Because there are 14 rooms in this home and a 6-hour journey back to Rydale ahead. So we need to get this party started.
I don't know whether you just want to have a look around and then sort of catch up later.
Absolutely fine. I'll start it
I'll go just to get
real nice, early 19th century lacquered snuff box. Snuff was a very finely ground tobacco powder. It was huge in the Georgian period. It gives that instant sort of nicotine hit. And you would take a little pinch of snuff and you would take it up the nose, basically. It was seen as a healthy thing. We learn, don't we? One like this, fortunes, 20 to 40. But just a lovely piece of history. That's why you've always got to have a rummage through the drawers. You never know what you're going to find.
tell me name $1.
40 quid's not to be sniffed at.
Ooh, I like that. We've got all sorts in here. Various regimental cap badges, British regiments, cavalry, infantry, and these are all First World War ones. But the star of the show is this centre badge. It's the 1878 Royal Military Academy Sandhurst Cadets Helmet Badge. You've got the crown there, the Victorian crown, and this would have been for officer cadets at Sandhurst. It was founded in 1801, dedicated to the training of British Army officers, and it's still going strong to this day. That badge in its own right is probably £70 to £100, but this is probably £200 to £300 as a brief.
Good stuff. Something Patrick can pin his hopes on at auction. What are the plans for any cash raised?
3 things. Make sure that Anne's grave is the best that it can be. I certainly want to support Hospice in the Wheel because they were just fantastic. And of course, the other thing I'd love to do is something to see little George
What's your
on his
name?
way.
So then a random
That's
person.
3 things, Angus. Can you manifest some cash?
I like that. This is a white £5 note. A classic British 1944 banknote. These notes went out of circulation in 1961. Of course, the first thing that stands out is the size. £5 now doesn't seem
Please
a
tell
lot of
me
money.
name said
In
a random
1944 it
person.
was, so it was a much bigger note, and they are very flexible. The white five is a classic one. This will sell no problem. They're always a popular thing, and turn that £5. It's more than £5.
How about 24 times more?
Right, so that can go.
I was just thinking
How's
that
Jack?
it's not real.
This peacock, the original, is a museum piece in Barcelona, I believe. It's quite magnificent, actually.
Quite big too. Snapped up by Patrick at a local antique fair, this 20th century Italian ceramic
Tell me name
piece
so
should
actually
ruffle a few feathers on
cheap.
sale there.
That needs packing carefully.
Yeah.
For the next 3 hours,
$100 to a random person.
The lads graft to clear all Patrick's stuff,
Here we go again. It's a bit like Piccadilly Circus round here.
1, 2, 3, and the 2
Two
up
up
there.
there.
including 10 paintings,
They're all Queen Elizabeth sixpences. Full year run.
a haul of 19th and 20th century coins, and
I bought 32 pie funnels. Right, but I've decided I'm not going to make 16 pies ever, so you can have half of them.
Yeah.
these vintage China blackbird pie funnels. Right, is that it?
The main bulky item I'd like to take a look at is this rather
Tommy and them so not accepting on
One more thing.
We bought it as a frame many years ago now. Had it French polished, had it professionally upholstered.
It's wonderful, but the market for Victorian furniture is absolutely fantastic. Realistically, we're in the hundreds. It's 300 to 500, something like that. We'll do the best we can. Yeah.
Once the boys get
Oh, he's just got the van up, lovely as well, Mr. Frank. Told him that
the day is done.
Having a very good time. We're all loaded up.
I've accepted, so I should be able to
Anne
join.
would have been pleased, would she?
She would have been delighted.
She was certainly giving me a kick up the backside for not doing it sooner.
Looking forward to the auction?
Yeah,
Quite exciting, really.
Well, we shall see you on Thursday. Yeah, super. We'll get shut up and hit the road. Brilliant, thank you. Oh, no, you're very welcome.
So it's been quite cathartic. There's an awful long way to go, but so far so good, and I'm very delighted that Angus and his team have come to help me along that journey.
All of us in our lives at some point will go through this or something similar. We lose a parent or a sibling, and it's hard. There's a few things that can have a few heartstrings attached for Patrick, but Anne really wanted this to happen. So he's really enacting on Anne's wishes. He's making that first step.
Yes, finding a little happiness out of tragedy is the goal. And with several aims for any money you can make in Angus, we hope you can deliver.
14 rooms.
So whether he gets an auction of it.
There's no saying.
It's like earlier, we had that house for sale in London.
Every other word, and F bomb, ass.
I can't handle her.
We really need to get a study.
Not gonna sit here and have you feed me this bologna when I don't like bologna.
That's sisters stuff. Tuesdays
Ah,
and
no,
Recovery Plus.
A lot of people will probably wonder.
Which is very stupid.
It was a dog walker that was there, dog.
It shouldn't be that
Tuck
long.
into that tree, and then all of a sudden,
Somebody had to make him stop.
Slowly drowned that child. Not mine. She's very nervous. So please don't chase lost from the dog walker.
It's the greatest weapon in the universe. Dangerous part of the job. It means to be fearless.
I'll do this better than he's ever done it before.
I've travelled to some incredible places in my time. Now, here I am in an open-top car in Spain. It's hard life, isn't it?
Making sure on the open
Some of the best ingredients in the world. Of course, that is
Can stand on the so yeah, lovely.
Hit the road with James Martin on his Spanish adventure. Starts Monday the 1st of June on Food Network.
The clay tells its own story. The scars of every the canvas carved through a recession, painted by This is where champions leave their mark. Exclusively
TNT Sports. British summertime, slow time for news, not this year. Political turmoil, global meltdown, and the maddest World Cup ever. Brand new mockery summer
alright, see you.
starts Sunday 7th of June on TLC.
Would you like to join the emotional
Trying to find take a quick bit thing.
I'm ready to take care of myself. Now is the time to do
That's what's happening.
That's a good
I
video.
do feel like I'm eating a whole lot less. You're eating less, but not a whole lot less.
No.
This is all about you.
You know, 61 pounds.
I wrap myself.
So yeah.
You can spread it
Oh my God. Dr. Proctor's and Daddy. I'm ready to start living my best life.
The £6,000 Diaries with Dr. Now and Dangerously Obese. Wednesday from 9 on TLC.
From horse-drawn carts to porcelain pedals, Angus helps those who are in desperate need of a clear out. The Yorkshire Auction House is tonight at 9 on radio. Then at 11, the Basil Deflate all these on in Help My House is Haunted.
You have to lose it. You have to. I haven't. I kept everything you told me to do.
And it shows you the wrong places.
It says, go higher. If you come back on the same side, you have to go.
Hey, Mark, you alright? Yes.
Valuer Marks helping unload the 300 plus items brought back from Patrick's home.
Nice military, lots of good badges in there, isn't it? Yeah, really nice.
With 3 weeks until the auction, everything must be researched and added to the online catalogue.
Have you seen these paintings that we've got in?
These paintings belonged to Patrick's parents, and they'd clearly piqued the interest of specialist Charlotte and saleroom manager Jeremy.
They're by the artist John Cable.
Born in 1966, John Cable is known for his rural paintings of Somerset, folk traditions and haunting landscapes.
It starts with the bright colours first. So he starts with like a really vivid red, and you can actually see the behind the black.
Yeah. In all, there are 5 John Cable oil paintings that will be sold as separate lots.
All these paintings are about the £500 mark. This one called The Levels, that's probably a bit more, probably about 500 to 800. So if they all sell, that's really good money.
I would imagine there'll be some people looking at them, so I think they have very unusual features.
Well, I've seen your reserves on the wall.
I really like this.
Hey up, what's called trading value is very exciting.
This is from 1493.
What?
A very early printed book.
This looks more like a trade.
I'll get one of these and I'll go grind the last up that.
Purchase books, and they would then break them up. So you could buy individual leaves, and that way the book dealers make a lot more money. It's called the Liber Chronicarium, otherwise known as the Nuremberg Chronicle. That's how other people, usually heard of it.
Not everyone's as well read as you, Ewan. Spill the beans.
It's a fantastic book that covers everything from the history of the world in biblical terms to the different cities of Europe and all sorts of other information. It really is jam-packed.
So what's your page all about?
We have a map depicting the city, Lacedaemonia, otherwise now known as Sparta.
The city in Greece.
There are these flying around all over the world, and they're not actually that expensive. So this one, for example, I would put an estimate of $2 to $250. This would be an opportunity to own a great piece of history. Like we're here.
I think it's going to be an interesting. We can duly have.
Not mixed people. I'm not one to let go. Thank you very much. Thank you. Look around. Wow, look at all this stuff.
Patrick has 69 lots up for grabs, all with memories attached.
It's just amazing, isn't it?
The pictures are good, don't they?
I've still got one at home for old time's sake. That was picked up by my dad in the gallery back in the 70s. There's only so many memories you can keep. Think of
Well, you've always got
the precious
your
ones.
memories. You don't need the.
Yeah, no, absolutely right.
The auction, it will be emotional for them. You've got some good artworks, hopeful for them. We've got a lot of interest in those. You've got a Peacock, you know. I think across the board we should have a reasonable sale.
It's going to be a very exciting and interesting auction. But, you know, we'll wait to see
Hello.
what it's going to be.
You won't have to wait long, Patrick. The Yorkshire punters are out in force.
Okay.
Our two smiling Charlottes are ready for online bidders.
Good to know.
Joe's poised for gold boots, and Sam is active as today's person. So, let's auction!
So as a joke, what does the fish say when it swam into a wall? Damn. Damn.
Yeah, no.
Ooh, hopefully the first lot goes down better.
The Peacock. It's wonderful, look at that, you know, and it's a quiet one, it's not like a real one. You know, Grace,
I know, it's still you.
A lot of interest in this, as you can imagine. I've got 2 commission bids, so we have to open at £160 for the Peacock.
A great start, smashing its estimate.
At 160 a bid. At £160 it is now.
As you can see, it's got auto top, so
170, thank you. 180. 190, I've got 200. Thank you, 200. It's on commission at 200 for the Peacock at 200.
This sale's off with a strut. Can our next lot keep it marching on?
The framed military badge display there, some good badges in there. Sector 1, that's the Victorian Officers Cadet Sandhurst badge, and I've got £170 bid. 170, 180, 190, 200, and just about 210. Thank you, 210 a bit. At 210 it is, then at 220. 230, fresh bid at 240. I've got 140, and we all love it. £250, gallons going up at 240.
So far, so good. How about that salsa?
Victorian Walnut train space for that.
Powders, we never see you from.
100, 150 song. Should be working all day long, shouldn't it? Beautiful safe man. 150 for it, 150. Nuremberg Corridor, lovely thing that. £100 expensive, 100 120, 130, 140, 50, 60, 160 wrap. 60.
Not quite on the bestsellers list. Next, is that real British banknote.
We've got the English 1944, we're at 140 pence. 140, 130, 140, 150, 160, 160 minimum. At 160.
That sounds already unboxed. Do this, which we should be able to.
Don't worry, Patrick. You've still got 16 left at home. Next, the first of those The last one.
Next to you, got it.
Picture perfect finish. 62 at Patrick, 16 monthly slave. With plans to 10,000 sacred mountain. Have you raised enough money? Sell how many stuff there was. Yeah. I think I've got it.
4 identical sites, 4 identical budgets, 1 point
No.
Las Vegas place hosting the ultimate renovation competition. Rock the block, Keys Friday at 9.
What's the no. It's the
Yeah.
Make dreams come true. With a massive windfall.
6,000.
One trainee valued a whopping £100 It's just outside Churchwood, 12 miles east of Glasgow.
It's a big job, so you get back to it.
They're responding to an SOS from siblings John and Anne. They're talking about their dad Joseph and his collection in the hope of their mum to love them.
His mum, she was 62.
It was in the workshop where Joseph made
Always like my mum supported. I was like from that passion.
8 years ago, however, this 6-decade love story entered its final chapter.
2016 last month. Originally, it was nearly 60 years. It was about the champion on these rooting for that. I never just quite made it. It was lost. Completely lost.
Just 12 months after losing their mom, the family received yet more devastating news.
Dad went in for prostate counselling check and discovered that he had cancer, and over the next few years his health deteriorated. Dad was got his father.
8 months is the loss of their dad, and with such fond memories of the home, John and Irene had no plans to sell.
This is the honesty of that get up my lives. Look, guys, just this sort of stuff in it.
The first step is tackling Joseph's stages.
Just after the long to come out and have a see.
Years later, he was flashing. He left his collection.
And is it sort of the collections all?
On these.
I'll let you lead on.
Off element.
Anyway, good luck, you two.
Just leave each other to the trenches while you disappear somewhere safe and warm.
This collect form also is on my theory. Some levels of doubt, some pulling on it.
In the early 19th century, Napoleon's attempts to assert French dominance across Europe resulted in a series of bloody conflicts all over the continent.
That is the French one. So that wouldn't have been issued at the time of Napoleon, it was post that. So it was kind of a later sort of medal representing Napoleon.
Known as the St. Helena Medal, more than 400,000 These were issued in France in 1857 to all surviving veterans of the Napoleonic Wars. This
Well, is so she knows it's bad enough, but she don't love me.
Is that then I think the weight will have catch on the
by the left end and
and we've got to inside. The model collecting off the shelf are all pre-painted done. And then there's more where you find bricks and all these are custom painted. Typical watercraft. There's nothing called the joy of the model collecting is actually more painted. So it's far from done. Some people like to go a talent painter to buy them. This day, no doubt.
there are around 12,000 cast metal soldiers headed to Nixon. In the American Civil War, there will be 3 lots of 150 pounds each. That's good news. Around a quarter of Joseph's collection is by UK toy maker W. Britton. It's long soldiers since 1893. Did you think that the Britons were the British soldiers were important. Families with around 350 200. After 6 hours in Scotland, and Nick and Eddie have taken their pick of Joseph's incredible collection. Dozens of regiments made it safely onto the farm, together with the other weeks of military, all ready to be deployed for their mission south of
wow.
It's just that dad's absolute passion. You know, doing all the hillside. It's gonna happen. We all do it together.
So to Angus, if you can't be taught, sail them. It
While I'm getting
Their history preserved high purity 24 and 22 karat
I'm
gold,
not just
silver from limited editions like the exclusive Four Graces collection to Times Square. Each coin is a masterpiece, trusted worldwide, only Rosalind coins are VAT and CGT free, preserved for generations. Start your journey today with the free Rosalind Book of Gold. Call now.
With deposit limits, reality checks, cool-off periods. We give you the tools to keep it easy. It's got to be there.
Hello, old friend.
Yes.
If you're dreaming about your next little adventure, remember Stay Short is the UK's favourite travel insurance. With more 5-star Trustpilot reviews than any other provider. They
No,
pre-existing and all ages.
This is less than the walk.
Dream big. Stay short. As we like to say here in South Ranches. Go to stayshort.co.uk today.
Jet 2 holiday. Book now. Get 22 kilograms of baggage included. Jet 2 holiday.
Because we have those ones.
Dance on for the Diabetes UK Lottery Prize. Do the Super Jackpot Jive and win 12,500.
Process of getting everything into
You tell me I've sat for freaking adverts and you could have done that. Jesus. No! I can't believe you. All these nights I've sat for adverts and you could have just done that. Oh, for God.
Now, what else has come back on that van?
This, I mean, it's really well made.
Yeah.
If you were on the side of the time, I think you're quite happy with that.
Yeah.
Trainee Ewan's helping Mark catalogue the Roman costumes, which incredibly Joseph made himself.
So it's obviously fluid centurion.
Yeah, this is sort of high Roman Empire. Because, I mean, this would have been an expensive thing to produce. So you would need a huge empire with a huge economy in order to be able to produce this.
And the craftsmen to do as well.
Yes, exactly.
This battleware was known as lorica segmentata, meaning segmented armour, which was the typical uniform for Roman legionnaires in the 1st and 2nd century AD. Joseph wore this for taking part in historical reenactments.
I think we should we have a lot of reenactors around here. I mean, particularly in York.
Just 25 miles away, York was an important Roman base between 71 and about 400 AD. Surely a local reenactor would snap this up.
Because
Ayo, looks like Nick's found a friend.
You get cow pies, right? that.
So we change it to CE, which is common area.
So yeah,
Desperate Dan comic in 1937 and is still going strong.
It's not a great advert for Easter cow pies, is it? I mean,
Joseph had 5 smaller ceramic figurines too, which, like the bigger Dan, are from the factory of British toy maker Robert Harrop.
I'm presuming you'll do it as a group.
Yeah. I'd expect to go between 70 and 120 in there somewhere, and that's a lot.
Good. Well, that's a good term. The cow pie for dinner.
Well, get me nice and fork ready.
All right. Cheers, mate.
How you feel about today then?
Well, I've actually been honest, I'm very nervous about it, but it's going to be quite interesting to see what happens.
John and Irene have travelled all the way from sunny Scotland to see how their dad swings fair under Angus's gavel.
Morning. How are you doing, right?
Good morning, Angus.
How are you both feeling? Apprehensive. About anything in particular, or?
My dad's flags. It's the amount of time and effort they're getting into making them, that was, I'll leave it alone.
You just need to really need lots and lots of songs. So.
Yes.
Why don't you come on in and have a look around? Thank you.
Thank you.
oh,
Sarah, just return. I'll catch up with you in a bit.
I think he had his own sewing machine.
Start changing so you can tell his wife to sew them.
Into 45
I think he had them
seconds.
iron on
What a job. We have got legions and legions of soldiers. And, there's a market. It's quite niche, and we've got a lot of them. Is it too much? Fingers crossed.
Wow, no ground.
I remember him building up every bit of this, honest to goodness.
We've got all these
some 7 for 5 minutes.
made, which has an appeal, but it's not necessarily as commercial as maybe some sort of off-the-shelf product. So I don't think it's going to be easy, but I'm hopeful.
Hopefully, it's going to go to someone they appreciate it.
I've been so sad over the last few weeks, but I'm excited now.
Joseph's army are already in position and it's nearly time for Operation Gavelback. So as Lieutenants William Manius
Salons at 9:30 if you want.
thrust onto the front line, here he
Because
comes, Captain Commission Big himself. It's
It's
Angus.
just getting boring.
Let battle commence.
Oh, we're off. There we go. We're off. There we go. Lost track.
Come on, Angus, look lively.
Right. The Romans have invaded.
First up, the Roman Legionnaires reenactors costume.
This is fantastic. You even get a stamp to hold it all on. There we go. It's up there, upstairs in the top corner there.
I've also not laminated silk. That's good.
160 is down 160, 170, 180, 180 is down 180, 190, 200. The Roman Legion could be the 9th Legion that didn't disappear in Scotland, did they? This could be the remaining Super Harbour. Come on, you all secretly want to dress up in this, don't you? At 210 it is, then. At 210.
Sold to a Mr. J. Caesar in Rome. Not really, it's off to Leeds.
Bye-bye.
Up next, it's the 1857 St. Helena Medal with an Italian Campaign Medal and a Napoleon II mourning brooch.
Go straight in at £50. £50 a bit of 55, 60, 60 a bit of 5, 70 I have. We're all done at 70. I'm going to sell away then at 5, 5, 5,
I don't
75,
think
80,
this is
2
easy
units online
to
now. 85
if you like
£85 a bit at 85 it is then 85 it is at 85. 90, 90 it is then at 90, 95. Don't miss out now. 95 it is then at 95.
These old gongs have gone to Moulton. Now for the Robert Harrop's figurines, the star of which is that chunky Desperate Dan. Angus reckons this lot's worth at least £70, so won't let it go for anything less.
Desperate Dan and all his friends there. There we go. £50 start me at £50 at 50. The Robert Harrop Desperate Dan. 50 bid, thank you. £50 at 50, then £50 at 50. 5, 60, 60 a bid. We're all done. At £60 it is then at 60.
With the bids topping out at 60, Angus saves Dan for a future sale. Come on, Angus, this auction needs a jump start.
Right, there's more soldiers than what's in the British Army today.
This lot contains around
So
300
2
French
SPD.
and British Napoleonic-era soldiers made by Britons.
There he is. It's good to actually have a good
In this
battle with this. There's enough
in
there to really
minutes
do a great
of
job.
the war,
There he is.
settlements
We
if you
open
want.
at £220, 230, 240, 250 a bit, 250, 260, at £260 it is done at 260, 270, thank you, 270, 280, and £280 it is done at 280 couples up at 280.
Joseph's soldiers are on the move.
Just to show you how
Now, what
far
on
I've got them.
earth could be coming next?
This is a
I've
bit
got
different. This is
until like
American
space
Civil
now.
War.
So
There are almost 400
And I've also
Civil
got
War
11
soldiers
X.
in this lot, each one hand-painted by Joseph.
And we've got interest in these. We can open at 220. 220, the American Civil War at 220, 230 bid, thank you, 230, 240, 250, 260. At 260 is the bid. At 260, I'm signing at 260.
At least the American Civil War is heading off to Derby for round 2.
So what's the interest in that one?
Over the next 30 minutes, Angus sends 24 more lots of soldiers marching out of the sale room, including
100.
13 Napoleonic-era models in their original boxes made by Britons,
At 320.
around 350 Napoleonic infantry and cavalry figures hand-painted by
Oh,
Joseph,
people play them all games about
Yeah.
260.
more than 200 American Civil War models, also by Britons, including cannons and horses.
Somebody's building a collection.
Which brings Angus to the final lot. The 3 replica
Can you
French
imagine somebody who
standards,
does that, you know,
handcrafted
when
by
they get dressed
Joseph.
up?
Yeah.
Great French colours there, the
That's
French
what
Eagles,
happened,
and we're off. At 90, 95, 100, and 100. Let's go. Up 100 it is.
We will, you want with us, but we want to get snappy and with the fire on and with the salt and things like that.
We're all done at £170 of yourself. The Eagles at 170.
Angus, we salute you.
It does have landed.
After an epic sale, Angus has seen off more soldiers than Trenchfoot, which should be good news for Irene and John, who are hoping for a few quid to spoil their dad's old pooch Max.
Hello.
I can
How are
say
you
no,
doing?
it's
You
very
all right? Yeah. The flags were probably one of the most personal bits.
That's a bit that's broken for me, as it is seeing that knowing the hours he spent on those flags.
And they were private places as you walked in the house, weren't they?
To know that
And so
somebody
I'm just going
has
to
wanted those,
push this
that makes me really happy, actually.
I should tell you what people take with them. It's up to finish 2,573.
Wow.
So,
You did well. That's fabulous.
see if I can get
Right,
this
they're gonna get another
mix up.
I'm gonna take that to see.
That's what Dad always wanted to keep them like this. There's never been money that's always Dad needs an envy.
well, the soldiers have marched off. A few bits left that will go to another sale.
Okay,
And that's
clever,
actually fine.
okay,
But across the board, I think we've had a fairly good sale. Those items are going to be loved by other places like that.
So if you paid the actual school price.
Right, let's go.
Sold the soldiers.
Oh, yeah. That's why people go to those auctions, isn't it?
Yeah.
So let's
Looking forward to today,
open
Mark.
settlement.
Oh, yes. You know why?
It's a shame, anyway.
6 minutes. So just before I do this, 6 minutes.
It's on the wall, so
Some of our American soldiers that found each one.
I'll speak to you.
On the whole,
This
aren't helping her
purpose of the
recovery.
screen settlement.
They're just dust. So, because of the outcome, so yeah,
No.
we've decided just to get rid of everything.
There you go, Mark. It's good, isn't it? Yeah. Fine.
But now it's so long.
Just like Angus, we'll take as much of it
So
away as
I'll
we
look
can,
at
and that'll
settlements
make things a lot easier.
after do this for like
Oh, okay, well, then I'll get it.
5 minutes.
See ya.
And Jimmy, you're right. All Mark, well played.
Come on in.
Thank you very much.
Come on in. Hello.
What's the situation? How well? wants to start?
She has got dust in his picture.
The clear out by shifting a load of unwanted items into the garage.
It's quite hot here.
Yeah. Why these companies?
It's just something I just appreciate how much work has gone into it.
So you're happy for us to go through these shells, extract anything, I'll sort of fit you in.
Yeah.
Yeah.
please.
Okay. Well, let Mark start here, and then shall we have a look at
Anders's guided tour will lead him. Robert Thompson.
still be able to
What more?
Yep, there you go, Angus. Is there anything here with a lot more value? Well, you tell us.
I'll be going on settlements in March.
So we've got a quarter of a gold sovereign. Full sovereign is about 360, 380, so about 90, £100. Huh?
Decent start, Angus. Keep digging.
We've got various notes, including one of the first ever polymer plastic £5 notes, Northern Ireland, where they trialled them first.
Although the first polymer banknotes were developed in Australia in the 1980s, the first UK nation to issue them was Northern Ireland back in 1999.
Now, we're probably a little bit early for these to have a huge sort of value, but what you've always got to remember is they always retain their face value.
Anna's collection of notes and coins will be bundled with a stamp album and offered as a single lot.
Let's see.
Get it on the van then,
this,
Angus.
Settlements.
Now, how's that garage looking?
I've got a solid.
Lots of ceramics? Yes. Oh, I'll tell you who would like it. My two lads.
This stash of Pokemon trading cards belonged to Sylvia's son Vincent.
Pokemon came out in 1996, Japanese trading card game, and then it took the world by storm. You know, Pokemania, by 2002, the craze just fizzled out really, and then 2016, bang, it was back with a vengeance.
It was in 2016 that the smartphone game Pokemon was released.
Do you know what? Huge collectible.
There are nearly 4,000 cards here, which will be split into 2 lots.
It's not often see this many Pokemon cards in one. Well,
Once the haul of Pokemon cards is safely packed up,
I might need one of these things soon.
October
the boys
June,
just need one final push to get the last of Sylvia and
see how
Alan's
many
things loaded
rebuilds
up
I get.
and ready for the
Okay.
trip back to base.
Is that the last bit?
I just do it tomorrow.
After 5 hours in the speak, it's
I'll
job
do a
done.
rebirth tomorrow to see if I actually
Long time
can.
since I've seen all these rolls. That's amazing. Thank you. That's brilliant. Thank you so much.
Don't say that because they haven't told them yet.
It's an amazing job.
How are we feeling about the auction?
Looking forward to it.
Can't wait.
Yeah, not just our stuff selling, we're looking forward to the whole day.
Yeah.
Well, we'll see on sale then.
Brilliant.
See you on
Excellent.
sale day.
You take care.
Made my life so much easier having that done.
November, June.
Do you know what? A real change in the house. And that was the mission. It was about clearing space, making life easier for Sylvia. The furniture, Japanese, Chinese ceramics, it's not going to do a great deal of money. So that might be a challenge on sale day. However, coins that I think will really add a lot of value to that sort of pot that hopefully is going to go towards that fantastic holiday.
If anyone deserves an epic trip abroad, it's surely Sylvia and Alan. We're rooting for you, Angus.
That's what goes on there.
Oh gosh, takes oxygen off
Oh, you mean insurance? I don't know health insurance.
Your witness advice. My witness used to
I don't know how you take oxygen off there.
You won't be able to.
You think it blow up, wouldn't you? You think it passes? Something that'll
One
go
life-changing
bang.
challenge. Step for a happier, healthier you.
You can't stop people going on holidays because of God.
No, I've done that.
It stamps 375, so that's 9 carat.
This 9-carat gold 1970 bracelet belonged to Sylvia and is studded with tiny diamonds and 8 large rings.
It's not like my usual style in jewellery, but I think I quite like the splash of colour.
As you can see, I've got orange
Yeah, nice. And then you've got a few rings. I like this one in particular. Signet rings are very popular at the moment as well.
These 3 signet rings of Alan's in
I
9-carat
can
gold with polished black stones
I don't
will be
think I'll
offered
right now.
together.
So that's a lot of money there. It is, especially seeing as it was tucked away in a wooden box.
Yep, see. I don't even have any.
Sylvia and Alan have travelled up from Grimsby for today's sale.
So probably have to wait till tomorrow. Then I'll be first.
Hi, how are you doing? You alright? Yeah, how are we feeling?
We're really looking forward to it.
Yeah?
Then I'll be able to get this.
Things quite personal that you'll be sorry to see again.
Yeah,
As
the
you
mouse
can
of
see.
an ashtray.
Yeah.
Yeah, that belonged to my brother who passed away last September. But at the end of the day, memories are in here. They're not on the mantelpiece or anywhere else, really, you know.
Yeah. Well, why don't you come on in and have a look around?
All
Yeah.
of those are a long time
So,
tomorrow.
just straight through. I'll catch up with you in a bit.
But
All right.
I'll be also be rebirth tomorrow.
All the bits and
As you
pieces.
can
All
see,
those
I
bits
need
and pieces,
to get
Sylvia, have been carefully sorted into
I also
29
need to get them
separate
all by,
lots.
but I think I need like 6 of these.
We've got a lot of items in.
So I'm at
Yes,
11
good
per
results.
evolution.
We will have the
I need
jewellery.
to get a lot
That's
more.
pretty much a given.
So let's hope by tomorrow I'll be able to get a lot more.
Furniture might not be used as themselves.
I won't be birth until tomorrow as well.
Fingers crossed
Because
on that.
if I rebirth now, I won't even be able to get up here. So there's no point.
They come in to buy these bits and pieces, and somebody can appreciate them.
She wants to go to
There's
Tenerife.
certainly a decent crowd in today. Hopefully they can be tempted into some big bids by Millie's poultry skills. With hundreds registered to bid online, Jasper and Vanya have fired up their monitors to keep watch. So providing Angus is on sizzling form too, this
So,
could be a scorcher of a sale.
Right, you're on.
First up, it's that little Yorkshire-made oak ashtray that belonged.
I've got several bids. We start at 55, then we jump up to 4
A lot
bids at
more
120,
than
130. The old commission at 130 for the little mouse, 140 for all, and 140
I'm going to sell the mouse at 140.
Another 7 lots, including the 3 9-carat signature with stones. The blue crew are clearly out in force. And how about the coat? This first lot is made up of 1,800 trading cards. And when it's this one could be 2,000.
Is it Rambo?
It's snapped up by the same. But up next is something we this mix includes the proofs the following fiber and the quarters of the blue. Also, 3 decimals.
Somebody picked it up for me. 300. Right?
Scottish collector and the and it gives a further 15 including a 20th century black lacquer Shinwazi side cabinet. 23 pieces of 20th century Asian style. I'm happy that the conscious of the view appreciates it.
Good woman. It's okay. Feels like it's still laughing. Okay. Not crazy. It's just a computerized shadow. That picture could have had like well, prove it.
Yeah, Brandon. Getting what? Fell straight down. Is it towel? Stick on the toilet.
What you doing?
I'm doing something. Oh,
Is that true?
Actually, no, it doesn't. Okay, you idiot. Ah. So, people don't didn't understand it's also right. Mental health. Look at both five mother bushes. Dumb. How did we not notice that movie? Oh my god, that is three. What's wrong with people? It's not every month that they eat donkeys on the Jew. I can't be bothered. I don't want that fact with a stupid person. And that is that person. Give me more. More. I'm sorry, what were you saying? Oh, that. Oh, oh no. That is true. It's the church really don't care.
You have me drifting around the corner.
Well, that's your fault for being weak. Actually, yeah.
Still there.
Mm-hmm.
Very back.
On the three. It's a tough one. Mm-hmm. Yeah, yes, I did.
How long is it?
People like you. People like you. People like you. There we go. Lewandowski. All right. So yeah, see you guys. So a like button, subscribe button, I'll share to friends, families, and all of people, all peers. Peace out, guys. Bye.